Welcome back to RuneScape Dragonwilds. We're gonna go test out our new steel scimitar here. Should be relatively strong. Slicing and dicing. Should be great. And keep working on the farm, keep exploring further on the map. But maybe also go get more steel. Might be a good plan. We can also go see how much we can get out of these soul fragments. Get some stuff from that. We have 3 steel. A bit of charcoal. Iron ore. Silver and gold ore. Silver and gold. Bronze, copper, tin. Guess it's all up in here now. Also, we're probably going to need more fuel pellets. That's going to be a whole another thing. Got a little bit of iron. No actual coal. So we definitely need to go on a mining run here too. That'd be smart. It's almost the next day here. So let's go look at the soul fragment shop first here. That was up in here. Up with death. The Forgotten Temple. Everything's fine here. It's okay. What do you got? Talk to death. Good. Can feel the necromantic energy fluctuating. So empower yourself at all 3 seals. Should be able to face Imaru in her tower. You can put an end to her suffering and start Felhal back on the path to healing. Exchange soul fragments. Okay. So it's each individual armor piece here. Is fairly expensive. We have 489. So we could get a few pieces here. This is just the recipe for making these two. And then there's the 4 sets armor. 2, 6, 900 each for an armor set. Then we also have jewelry and stuff. Increased melee damage for 350. Weighted training band. Armor value, critical damage, magic damage. Let's just increase melee damage. Get the recipe for this. Weighted training band. Also, the amulet of strength. 350. That's totally worth it. I'll buy that. Weighted training band. Is it the item or is it the recipe for it? What do we got here? It's a vestige. Okay, perfect. So study that. Now we can make it. Amulet of Strength. So the vestige has a different name, but the actual item is still the Amulet of Strength. That's perfect. Alright. That should be makeable. That should be doable. So you appear on the jewelry bench. New item, Amulet of Strength. We need an additional red topaz. Okay. Red gemstone used to craft enchanted jewelry. Guess we don't have the higher level jewels yet. We have 3 red topazes. Basic material. Oh, where do we mine this from? We're getting diamonds. Jade, opal, red topaz, and diamond. Guess we really just need to go mine a whole bunch of stuff. Solve all our problems. Okay. Operation Mine becomes even more relevant. Sleep the night away, though. Also helps for the whole stamina business, which is also good. Okay. We can just sprint out through the window here, too. Here is plants, and it's also raining. It's super convenient. Stand right here. Magic. All our plants up. And that is all that stuff again. 41 farming. And 42 farming. Brilliant. Paired garden sectors boost your harvest yield when equipped. Okay. Iron sectors. Should make that. Smith and anvil? You betcha. We need padded cloth and iron bars. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit to get that together. Let's just plant plants here. We have new plants I want to plant here. Corpse cotton seeds. Get some more of those going. And still some watermelon. Also plant trees. Also get other tree seeds would also be good. A little bit of both. Seed. This might even persist. So we don't need to plant it again. In the meantime, we'll plant some more watermelons. That's alright too. And more corn, I guess. Could plant like flax and stuff. Get more of those kind of stuff going. Because we keep needing more cloth and stuff too. We also do get a lot of the coarse stuff too, so that's alright. Get out my compost bucket. Fill the compost. Compost, some more corn. Okay. Fertilize it. We're not faster at fertilizing yet or anything. Don't have a better bucket or anything. I think we can, like, move while doing it at the same time, but that's not, like, super helpful since we need to be at the same plot. There's some kind of walking forwards and also putting stuff down at the same time. Is that timed well enough? Especially with the compost here, it takes 5 bits in order to actually have it be fully composted, so that's not really doing much for us. That's okay. Get this done. Right. Yeah, more corpse count here would be great. In theory, it should all be regrowing over in the town there. We can just get it here. That's even easier. Come. There you go. This in here. Take the wheat back. There's more seeds. We get even more quorum seeds. Got all these watermelons. Wheat. Got options. Okay. Too many watermelons. That's how many in here now. A lot of stuff. These away for now. We'll keep the whip on us in case we decide we actually like that better. But for the most part, should be good. Also need more of these. Really need to go get some more bark here pretty soon. It's gonna be another whole thing. Crap. Hunger and thirst. Satisfied. Let's see if we can make these secateurs. Need a bit of iron. So get the iron out of here. This is going to just the regular furnace. 6 of it. 2 iron bars. I don't need as much iron, comparatively. We also need the padded cloth. There's many bits of cloth and bits. We got a wool cloth already. The coarse thread, a bit of wool thread. Got soft animal, we need the coarse animal fur to make the rough cloth to make this. Coarse animal fur, make some coarse thread. Got fine thread in here. Wool cloth to make 1 more wool cloth. Okay. Just 1 and 1. There we go. Coarse thread, rough cloth, padded cloth. Gonna be a very well padded pair of secateurs here. My goodness. And more here. Let's do 1 more bit. This I can make the last bit of this. Turn these into 2 of that to this. Just keeping everything moving here. You can also tan a bunch of hides or something if we really wanted to. Once we're here, let's get the green dragon hides tanning. Might as well. Got some green dragon leather. Guess we wanted to go do some range stuff. Padded cloth. Okay. If we put cloth ones in here, keep working on that. There's leathers and dragon leathers and all sorts of stuff. Padded cloth. And one more. Okay. Pick up the iron bars. Go. And in theory, if we're just holding this when we cast the spell to harvest everything, it'll probably work. Even more stuff would be good. Iron secateurs. Okay. All sorts of stuff in here. Very nice. Okay. Now, put some stuff away. This will keep going as we are out and about. We need to get a red topaz. I'm pretty sure it'd be from iron. Some of the highest tier previously and all that. You go into the mine and just mine everything. It's gonna be great. Okay. Let's be able to see. That would also be good. Okay. All this wall coal. We could probably build some kind of thing. Or to actually get it all off. That's plenty then. Those two. Missing that one. That's alright. So this one's we're getting diamonds. That's fine. I think we still need more coal than iron. But each chunkier gives like on average more coal. So should mostly work out here. Okay. We're just gonna mine this entire cave out here again. That should give us a good quantity of stuff. Also seeing the damage from the pickaxe here. It's definitely higher than the previous one. Doing base 66 instead of base 50. Still not enough to like one hit the iron here or anything though. That's alright. You just get jade from that. Might be more in the gold side of things. Which wouldn't be ideal, obviously. Because then we have to go and mine gold. Silver and all that. There's also enemies in here, so that's also something to consider. Got plenty of stone here too, which is nice. We can use that to make some castle walls and stuff later. Let's see how the scimitar does. 5 hits. Defeat the regular zombie. Still about normal. Can't say if it is better or not. Doesn't seem like a lot better or anything. Zombies. Yes, yes, yes. The first hit has like less range also. Zombie popped up. Huh. Explodes. He explodes. You can also look at the stamina cost of each of here. It's definitely something. Light Probably also just put up a whole bunch of lights here. That might also work. Explosion. It's coal all over the place here. And we are too full. Okay. Tab. I'm gonna stand here in the coal and cast our chest and store a bunch of stuff at the same time. Put the whip in here for now. Okay. There's still more coal up above. It's also kind of keeping bits up on top, just existing. Just slightly awkward. And cast this on this iron here. Lots of money. Lots of good stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's just more jade. Looks like we need to go onto the poisonous gold and silver mines. Also got the special attack here. Something. All up in the coal here. Out of the way. It's mostly effective. It's at least acceptable. Might also be able to get other gems from like the rocks. All these. It's granite. We're gonna just have more rocks. That's all fine too. Coal. Huh. That's a good. Iron over here. Plenty of ores to be had. Can't really hit ores that are down below us here. Also, don't really want to stand in this. We're almost getting completely messed up. I guess even standing near there, over there was actually corrupted and stuff. Noted. Noted. Okay. Let that tick down a bit. Let's mine other stuff that's possibly safer here. Split the wall here. Coal everywhere. Okay. Any more monsters in here now? Let's see what there currently is. Just the regular amount. And treasure. Still a good way to keep getting more of these soul fragments. That's at least something. Daffodberry infusion. All kinds of drinks and stuff. Okay. It's still the basic same amount of hits. Maybe on lower level or higher level ores, could in theory get us less hits needed or something. Depends how much health they have, I guess. Durability and all that. Okay. Those. You're getting a good amount. It's around here. Get to the next bit of the area here. I think there's still some more. Yep, there's some more. Explode the higher up ones. Mine the lower ones. Mostly works. Alright. Chest again. There, put everything back in here. Got a very heavy box. That's kind of the idea. More diamonds. This takes quite a few hits to get the coal here. Pretty effective. Oh. Might be good on coal. Or at least a little bit here. Just coal here. Nope. Lost our light again. And granite deposit. Essence and chests in here mostly. Or more. Can't see because of the light. There's a rot zombie over there. Looks like our other teleport has stopped some of these rocks from respawning. It's pretty cool. Yeah, if we want to get all the recipes, we can just mostly just run around all the chests here. Arson value 2. Don't do too much because we already have that max level right now. We could keep all those extra books for when we actually can get more levels. That'd probably be the smart thing to do. Is zombie coming? Not really. There might be generally be more coal in here than iron. That's not exactly bad, really. That's my sense. Zombie coming? It's over there. It's fine. More coal. Okay. Still could be value of going back to the other spot that just has the iron. We do have an iron mine. Make use of that, I guess. Plenty of steel here. So we really could try to get the new armor, shield or something. Should be better. We still need more fuel pellets too, though, so have to look into that. This is just one floating stone. We squeeze past here? Yes. Perfect. That lets us outside. See how this fares against Dragonwilds. Seems to be less delay after the combo. Actually, it's kind of effective. So previously with the whip, there's a long at the end of the chain where we were just sitting there. Yeah. Seems decent. I don't really want to stand right there. Just squeeze back past this. You are still there, aren't you? Would you like to get out of the rot? It'd be convenient for me. Let's go ahead and use some magic. Yeah, magic speed. I don't particularly need your very heavy heart right now, honestly. I got 4 iron ore and 67 gold in this inventory. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's enough heaviness. It's staying kind of close to this. Pick these up. Let's get down a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Some essence. Some more coal over there, it looks like. Go get that. Maybe not. Okay. Seems like even just near it, even the ground below it counts. Which is not really what we want. Not ideal. Let's not do that. Okay. Let's just teleport out here. At the other side of mine. It's 40, that's fine. Okay. Alright, that's alright. Here's more stuff. Parcel chest. Take all. Less chunks. Okay. I really have a books chest. This is treasures and stuff. Be fine. You get more vault cores at some point. Good idea. Also just regular stone. Encumbered. Furnace. There's some iron, coal. Some of that. Can't put more coal than that in there. Just essence. We got hearts, bones, teeth, and undead bones. And here goes the dragon's blood. Dragonwolf hide. Hide here. Logs from in there. Gems. Granite. Jade. Some silver. I think we can get the stuff we're looking for from just the containers here. Maybe. Put the whip away for now. Seems mostly equivalent, honestly. Thirst drain slightly slower. Something, I guess. And this. Some more of these. Coarse fur. Excess coal in here for now. Oh, some zombie packs. Yep. Rubies and tin and copper. Feathers. Okay. Whole bunch of copper. Running out of the fuel pellet now. This make a decent amount per fuel pellet though, so it's kind of alright. It's the next morning. These are growing but can be watered. Water it more quickly with our magic. Humidify. Okay. Let's wait for that to come back. So we can water the rest of it. Okay. Make some more fuel pellets. That is adhesive, charcoal, and coarse furs. Some more charcoal. Should make some more charcoal. Some. Very nice. Charcoal, adhesive, and this. Make like 10 more fuel pellets. I'll keep the furnace going for a while. Probably even more steel than we're really going to need. Except for the part where we get to making all the steel. We're just completely out of iron ore. Okay. Steel bars. There's charcoal. We're just kind of store in here. Essentially. Some more watermelon seeds. 88 watermelon seeds, my goodness. Gonna water everything with that. And humidify everything. Okay. And so far we really haven't needed a larger farming plant. I'm doing pretty good on getting the farming levels here. Level 42. Next unlock is at 46 for a large water barrel. It's not too important. Cleansing Rain. Curing diseased plants and water. That's useful some of the time. Scarecrow. Feather annoyances. Theory. Super compost bin would be nice for even more stuff. That's much higher level though. Speedy farmer. Yep. Got more percent chance. 18% seed recovery chance currently. That's pretty good. Okay. We have the water we need now. Let's put that away. Okay. There's more charcoal and more steel. So we just craft some stuff out of the steel right now already. Here's a steel shield with 52 block. It's more block than this. And the only thing that's actually doing better is the whole parrying, causing poison business. I think just the basic steel shield is probably an upgrade for now. In terms of armor, might be able to make something, but we'll start with the shield. Steel shield. Okay. Take a look at that. Nice. I guess the other thing would be, do we really want to make the steel armor? Or we're going to just be trying to upgrade it to the fancier one? Just immediately. They're equivalently the same, but I can use the solar frames just to get fancier stuff to start with. What do we would need for that? That's bronze. Steel full helmet. We need fine cloth, sacred oil, and vault shards, and draconic leather. Lots of stuff. Okay. Charcoal. Now we really just need more iron. We got 36 more coal, 1 iron. Not a huge. Oh, we have another 100 coal over there, so actually it is a huge amount more coal. Let's get some drinks. There we go. Pop over to our iron mine. And we kind of do need to pop over to the other gold and silver to try to get some red topazes. Seems like a wise idea. Fire. This iron node here is depleted. It's a different situation. I thought there was an iron node there before. It's kind of in the rocks. Situation. Okay. We also try out the different iron steel weapons. See if any of them feel particularly better. Explosion here. Depleted. Depleted. There's also more iron outside, but then we get struck by lightning a whole bunch, so. Pros and cons. Just kind of keep going around to places when they have the resources respawn and everything. Should be good. Here. And alright. 28 iron. Also, technically, we can have some iron for actually just making some iron. As we did see, we kind of needed that sometimes. Not too often, though. It's an option. Planes. Charcoal. Jade. Just more iron can make 9 more steel. Go for it. Okay. Alright. If we're going out to the gold and silver, we need anti-poison. Resistance to poison effects on these mushroom kebabs. Green mushrooms also have resistance to poison, maybe, of some description. And then there are the anti-poison potions. Negates and grants resistance. Can't say if that's gonna be the case. Okay. We can try at least. Basic food here. Let's see what we can do. Grilled mushrooms. It's really simple. Duration 150, this is duration 750. But then we have to make the whole kebab business. Resistance. Negates and resistance. Not specifically saying like immunity or anything. We'll see how we fare. Out in the swamp. Okay. Up higher, so it seems like we're okay for now. There's the abyssal demon over there again. Alright. We got some toadflax seeds. Neat. There's ore over there. Not that way. You're not poisoned. Alright. Weak anti-poison. Yeah, that still works. Yeah, sure. And immunity to it? Looks like yes. Oh, it's coming back. Maybe you're immune to the air portion, but not ground portion. It's also protected already, I guess. We're getting up there. We go around this way. You keep an eye on the whole poison business. We need to fight some rats to get to our ores here. Future rat. Explosion on the silver and the gold. And there's our red topaz. Okay. But we might need more of those later. So while we are here doing our whole anti-poison situation, we might as well mine some more. Probably be wise. There's a whole mess. There's lots of ores and stuff over there. Come out of the poison. Alright. This work? Nope, still dying. Anti-poison! Okay. Necessary. So we can still get re-poisoned. It just might be slightly slower if we eat those first. It's not great. Some swamp weed while we're here. Got some swamp weed seeds. Okay. Rat fight! That's emitting more poison. That's also not ideal. Some of the stuff just fell off the edge of the world there. Oh, there's gold over here, my goodness. That dropped sapphire. It might just be silver then. Here's him making a strength amulet. It's not out of ruby though. Ruby doesn't exist yet. The whole tiers of things are a little bit different than the tiers in the other RuneScapes. That's alright. Another chunk of gold. Do we need gold for the fine cloth? I don't think we need more silver for anything. It's fine, I guess. Silver. Okay. Stone boulders, essence. Jumping. Okay. There's nice stuff. A whole bunch of silver. Rat's still coming. Hey. Where's the ichor? Rock explosion. There's more rotopics. But it's kind of just from the silver, I guess. Which is fine. Get out of this poison mess right here. There we go. Okay. It's got a little bit more time left here. Find some more silver. Should be good. Let's run away from the demon here also. Specifically need to mess with that right now. Snapdragon seed. Good. Rat defeated. Strawberries, strawberry seed, onion. It's getting all kinds of different seeds and stuff. It's pretty good. Or up here. Gold down there. And silver that way. Regular mine. This part. Okay. 35 seconds. Yeah. We got what we came for. Let's get out of here. Teleport anywhere to get out of the problem, and they go. Perfect. Okay. So that worked for the poison. That accomplished what we needed it to. Anti-poison potions. Still reign supreme there. That's good. Got some other stuff here. Some Toadflax, Snapdragon. Strawberry, swamp weed. Swamp weed's for swamp thread. It's a little separate situation. Onion. Scraps. Meats. We're mixing the raw and the cooked meat in there. It's obviously not, like, ideal. Charcoal. Steel. Swamp tongue. I don't really have any sapphires over here either. That's something. Strawberries. Poison ichor. Come in here. Look at all these different seeds. Categorize these by what they're good for. Where they grow. Gornfell, 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 Gornfell. Okay. Very good. Thirsty. Hungry. It's really looking like we're not getting the near the bed bonus here. Yeah, we walk over here. Okay. Well, I guess we were using under the stairs bed still. This is where we are for most of our doing things. So, that's alright. Longs, some charcoal. Other stuff needs charcoal. Campfire. Cook on charcoal. Good enough. Okay. Now we should have everything we need to make an amulet of strength. Increased melee damage. Uses gold, silver, red topaz, vault shards in a clay mold. Enchanted amulets. Also, this is a clay mold for creating enchanted amulets. Also makes rings. So, yeah. Increased melee damage. Totally worth it. Durability, we can repair things when we want to. Nice. We see it on us. We got the plate on. Nope. Invisible jewelry. Oh well. Anyways. Got a new shield, new amulet. Looking good. And we're just about in time for harvest. Do that. Let's see what harvesting the corpse cotton does. That kind of explodes. So, let's see about that. We'll hold the secateurs for additional stuff. Sleep through the night. I guess we could technically put the nice bed down here under the stairs, but either way. Anything messed up? It's looking good. Okay. Let's harvest. It's totally gonna be fine. Well, they do just completely disappear. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Got everything back. Now we have more corpse cotton seeds. 18 corpse cotton. That's wheat. Alright. This will do. This will do. We don't really ever use bark to bones. I think we can move this off the spellbook. Rock explosion here. Uproot here. And humidify here. It's not ever really surge. Mend stuff. Some of that, some of this. Shelter. Wind step. Tempest shield, make an air shield. Enchant weapon with fire or wind. Burning. Increase attack speed. Let's do attack speed. Surge. Draw further, evade longer. Confuse, snare enemies, spectral arrows. Detect ore and clay. Magic stuff. Increase that. Magical mending. Bark to bones. All the construction ones. Speeches. Internal alchemy. Refresh any active food and drink. Display of culinary appreciation. That'd be helpful for the whole anti-poison business. Jump in. Fire spirits. Fine. Perfect. Alright. Humidify these plants. Plant some stuff. Wheat seeds. Jump here. Let's plant more quarm. Could expect something else, but it's not like we're particularly using any of the herbs specifically anyways, so this is fine. We'll plant some more of the corpse cotton though. Try to get this up to larger numbers. And more watermelons for taste. Okay. Put away the rest of the stuff we don't need. Some corn. Some more wheat seeds. Here, compost. more compost going. Some more quarms, wheat. Make it more. They work nice as compost, if nothing else. That's alright. Alright. Also fill from the other one. An auto composter would be the next nice thing to have. Doesn't seem to necessarily be a thing, though, unfortunately. Humidify. And compost. I guess I'm just the wrong number of plots. I need one more compost at the end. Ah, well. Okay. And 43 farming. More seeds. All right. That'll do. That'll do. And watermelons. So many watermelons. Okay. Just go around getting a whole bunch more soul fragments. Looking at more chests. Get more of that. Try to make the fancier armor first. Because why not? Let's get up there. Keep looking around, keep collecting more stuff. Next time. Goodbye.